Good morning, loved ones. I hope you had a good night's sleep. I had a wonderful night's sleep. And now I've had breakfast in the sun, and I've watched my daughter and my mother take a morning swim in the pool. I also got to sleep in because the grandmas took the morning duties with little Gem. I am extremely grateful to be here, and extremely grateful for my in-laws' generosity. We're always welcome here, and they're always really caring, and my father-in-law always heats up the pool so it's really warm and cozy, even in November. So I feel extremely grateful for this. It's also lovely to travel, only girls. We say we are on a girls' trip, and it's nice to see my mother and my mother-in-law to interact and bond and find their relationship. I'm also very grateful for you guys, that I can bring my job anywhere I go, and even create better content when I travel, so you get a variety of locations. I had the ambition, with my camper van to bring you all over the world, but I realized that if I don't have a private space to record, it's really hard because of, blocking people out. Since it's 15 minutes, it's easy in shorts, but the longer ones are tough. I'm also very grateful to live a sober life. It's over 12 years and counting, and we talked about that yesterday. Recently, I felt a little bit that when I take responsibility over my part in conflicts, I've been, shamed a little bit about that, and it's been used against me, and I have really kind of worked through that frustration, and I know that that's the only way for me to go, because if I don't take responsibility over my part, there is nothing I can do in any situation, and then I'm powerless, Whereas when I do take responsibility of my part in any kind of friction or conflict that may be, I can fall asleep with a straight conscience and know that I've done my best. And this is the thing that I've learned, in recovery, that my best is not always great. My best is sometimes shit, but it's my best, in the situation, or at the. Sometimes you're drained of energy and you don't have that much to give, and this is something that I learned. Before, I was pushing myself to always give, maybe more than I actually had, and I think that's beautiful with, finding your own boundaries, where you are comfortable, and keeping them, like keeping a straight, and clear boundary. And if it wasn't for this whole way of looking at things and having, worked with myself for a long time, I think my life at this moment would be way less manageable. Now I really let things be, and just enjoy every day, because every day I wake up healthy is a gift from my higher power. And what I decide to do with that day, that is up to me. And you, because you're in the same situation. So if you're deciding to dwell in, self-pity, or, being a person that you're not proud to be, or want to be, then that's on you. Because you have the power to change your own life. And, I'm trying to really work with that power and be the person that I love to be. So I'm going to go for a swim after we finish this class, and I can't wait for that. Get down on your sitting bones and straighten your back up. on the inhalation, feel how your belly is expanding. And on the exhalation, drag your belly button towards the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We're gonna do the breath of fire. We do it by pushing our belly button towards the spine, quick and hard. Inhale to start. Very good job. We're gonna do the hip roll. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Switch direction. Place the soles of our feet together. Straighten our back up and exit bend forward. Tailor's position. We're gonna do twist of the spine. Place your right hand on your left knee and look over your left shoulder. And we're gonna do the same on the other side. beautiful. Now we're just gonna sit still for a second and enjoy the sun. Charge up with vitamin D, roll your shoulders back. Close your eyes, focus on the area between your eyebrows, the third eye looking inwards. Let your third eye lead you to the area around your heart. In this area you find an inner room where you're gonna spend some time just for yourself. There is nothing that has been and nothing that will come. It's only you in this very moment. Paramatmane Namaha. Sripadanjala Yogadarsharam Atasamadipadaha Hatha Yoganushasanam Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha Tata Drashtu Sarube Vashtanam Vrittisarubhyamittanastra Vrittaya Panjataya Klishta Klishta Slowly come back to the room where you are. We're going to finish today's class together with Trishanti. Place your palms together in front of your heart and inhale to start. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Place your palms to your forehead for you to think good thoughts through the day, to your mouth for you to speak the truth, and to your heart for you to follow your heart and to be kind to yourself and to other people. Namaste. Thank you so much for today. Remember to go out and give. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.